All right. Welcome, everybody. By the way, this is last night. I actually did pretty good last night, plus 4.84. I hit UNC Asheville plus 600. That was a big one, which wasn't on my site. So the bets I put on my site are actually, those are what I call my top keys. So when I'm running my key generator, I only put one key for those. But I've been experimenting with multiple keys over the past week. I didn't really do it today, though, so everything today is going to be the same because too many games on Saturday to experiment with multiple keys. You'll just have too many plays, so you got to just hope that you pick the right ones, which I didn't. I mean, last week it would have been a disaster either way, but I need to update this. So I'm pretty sure my website plays and my actual plays there are going to match. Because, yeah, you just have to be more picky with keys on Saturday. Too many games. All right. No live games right now. What are you talking about? They're seriously offering no live games right now? What's the point of what's the point of all this then? What, am I just going to have to bet second halves? All right, where am I? See, I have two files. Today's plays is what I actually upload to the website. That's on the SBT plays part. But I'm pretty sure it matches. So there is a 29. And then today's plays multi are key, multiple key plays. 32, so only 3 extra. I had to be pretty picky with the keys today. So this is what goes in here. And unlike the website, I don't bet like a straight one unit for all of them. Like I kind of have like different unit sizes based on the bet. And then I got to put this in here. I got Oklahoma and Alabama on the TV right now. And then I have to update the API. I've tried to find a way to manually do this or automatically do this, but I just can't figure it out. Like all you have to do is change the date in the API link. And I've tried to automate, but I can't. It doesn't take that long, so it's not that big of a deal. Change that to 130. All right, and we should be good to go. All right, so it looks like I only have one game active right now, which I have a bet on, which is Loyola, Maryland, and Navy. And then there's only one more after that. That's Furman and West Carolina. So it looks like a lot of my games I have bets on tonight are later. All right, let's see if Westgate is offering it. They should be. I mean, we got some good games going on right now, so this would be odd if they're not offering any live betting. I'm going to re-log into the app and see if that changes anything. That's the whole point of the stream I haven't done any live betting since last Saturday. It's weird how they're not offering any live bets right now. I mean, what the hell? Maybe Circa is. Or maybe they're just waiting for the first media timeouts. I don't know. I'm sure something will pop up eventually. Circa doesn't really offer any in-game betting, though. Guess I'll just keep checking back. First media timeout in the Alabama game, so that is odd. Because remember last Saturday, they had like 5 or 6 games on at 9 o'clock. All right, well, while we're waiting for that, so I took this live log that I've been creating. I took this, and it's like a log of various live lines and second half lines. And I tried to create like a random forest and like other machine learning methods off of it, and there really wasn't much there. I'm not saying that if you did like a logistic regression that it would show at least some trend, but it was a pretty weak trend. But really, what I found is that the blue column, really, it was in line with what I was looking for last week. 3 is the number. So 3 is going to be the number today for spread bets, and I didn't really even do anything for totals. I could do that right now while we're waiting for the live games to come up, see if there's anything there. Man, that is bizarre how they're not doing any live games right now. I mean, what the hell, Westgate? You're dropping the ball. Okay. Overs. Oh, but then I had to match the final score and everything. Crap. How do I... Well, there's no live games to be checking up on. I guess I can do this. I'm very disappointed. Live betting has served me well the past 2 Saturdays, and I was looking forward to finally getting back on that after taking the week off from it. But I guess this won't hurt. I guess I can show you what I was doing. If I can find it. Yeah, I was experimenting with like random forest last night. And then I did like a random forest versus Blender, and the Blender beats it. The Blender beats a random forest models I was creating this past week. So the Blender is it when it comes to my strongest approach. What else do I got? And that was both for totals and spreads too. Live log is that? I had like a function where I was merging. This might be it right here. Live log analyze. So, yeah. And I also did like a random forest and a logistic regression. Let me do it for totals. I'll call this live tot analyze. And by the way, the KenPom column is just like a vector of team names. It's like a standardized vector of team names that I use, so it has nothing to do with those actual numbers. See, I create, I'll show you. So I have like a vector of 7 different, just for reference, so I can match them. And I use the KenPom column as my official names. All right, so let's do overs. Checking my app again to see if they added any live. Still no. That's really disappointing. Okay. I don't know what the live log looks like. I think it's O. think that should be do it. Gotta load your, that's something you gotta do when you start up R every time. I hate it, but you have to load your packages. You've got to be joking me. What am I missing here? A or H O bet type. Oh, total. That's why. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not. Still not right. I think. So that's 96. So margin is right. I just need to. That should do it right there. So these are games. If it's a 1, it went over. If it's a 0, it didn't. So this is for overs. Looks like mostly went under, so we're going to have to find a trend here. Guess we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm so disappointed that there's no live games on right now. Okay. To do this the old-fashioned way. So my strongest metric. So I learned last night when I was doing the whole random forest stuff that the training data set for the Blender was wrong. I was training it off neutral site games only, and that's why I was the worst. And so I fixed that. So hopefully the Blender starts doing better on totals. But the strongest metric on totals so far has been the ATM. So let's look at that one first. And let's do this. Just the old-fashioned way, just to visualize it. See if we can find any trend with the ATM and overs. Okay, so it looks like it peaks at 5.8. No, it actually, wow. So the ATM is a pretty good predictor for overs live. Peaks right here at 10.1, and the number that we're looking for is 1.17. So anytime the ATM has been 1.17 or higher for live lines, it's gone over to a tune of 10.1 units. So that's good to know. What about, that's the thing, to do multiple, you'll have to do like a logistic regression or like a random forest for the rest. Let's look at Blender. I'm not going to look at Blender because I changed it last night, so I'm not going to look at Blender. Indie has actually been pretty good for totals. Let's look at Indie. Indie isn't showing quite as strong as a correlation, but 2.85 is that number. So what if I did this? What if I did Indie greater than 2.85 And then ATM greater than 1.17. That's not bad. Plus 7.4 units off of only 20 plays. So that is a record of 14-6. But then we got to see what the actual full count was. So actually most of these games didn't go over, so that's even better news. So ATM, Indy, what about the team? I'm going to look at the team real quick. Teamster has a very strong correlation. 13.1. Okay, so team, and that number is 2.36. So it really, about 2.5 for the Indian team and then 1 for the ATM seems to be our number for overs. I'm just going to look at this simple as well. Simple, no, not really there. 7.1 looks to be the peak. What about combo? 10.9 combo. So yeah, 2.5 is really our number for overs. But we can make, as long as the ATM's right there at about, yeah. So team, hang on a second. All right, why aren't these numbers? So 10.1, and then team 12.5 right here, so 3. So 2.5 to 3 is really the number we're looking for when it comes to overs today live. 2.5 to 3. Let's look at unders. All right. Any live lines being offered? Nope. This is dropping the ball today, Westgate. I mean, I woke up early for this. I was up at 7:30. All right. Overs. ATM has been our strongest. Change the zeros to minus 1.1. Even though the juice for live lines is higher, I'm just going to, just for simplicity. All right, is there a correlation between the ATM? Now, that is a really big number. I'm going to delete that. That's obviously an error. All right. I don't think there is. Just by what I see, I don't think there is a correlation. Whoops, my bad. Oh yeah, that's a lot of minuses. Okay, here we go. So it actually looks like it starts to turn positive towards the under. So it looks like there's like a middle ground. So here's our highest number right here, actually right here. And that number is negative. So at least in terms of the ATM. Let me do this. So 14.2, 18.5, 18.6. It's really anything between 1.18, which is in favor of the under, by the way. 1.18 in favor of the under, and minus 0.91. So that I don't like that though. And then everything below that is minus 19.5. So but this is ATM. You got to remember. What about total? It looks like they're the same story. There's correlations in the middle numbers. $19.1, $20.3, 1.67, and minus 1.63. So anything that kind of straddles the line has gone under. So if it's not like screaming over, and it's like, but it's not screaming under either, that's kind of where the unders have been. At least in terms of that metric. And if I did Indy, not really much there. So we're looking at ATM and team today. Good to know. At least we know what we're looking for on live totals when they come up. So between 2.5 and 3 for overs. This is going to remain 2.5, and then unders between like minus 1.5 and 1.5. Maybe the person who does live betting at the Westgate, maybe he called in sick today. I don't know. Does BetMGM have like a robust live betting service? I still haven't signed up for that yet, which is weird because I was at the Mirage yesterday. That's the thing, though. I don't want to go to the bank and have to withdraw because you have to deposit actual money, and I just don't want to go to the bank. What are my numbers saying on UNC Wilmington? Well, I didn't bet it. I can tell you that right now. Let me find them. Where are they? Did I pass them up? Aren't they playing like Towson or something like that? There they are. What? No, there. Hofstra. Well, 5 of my 6 metrics are saying UNC Wilmington, but 5 of the 6 are saying over, and then also UNC Wilmington on money line 5 of 6. So, not enough for me to make a bet on it, but that's what the model's saying. It projects a very tight game. Hofstra by 0.3, total of 144.8. That program's are, by the way, Akron and Morehead State. I know I don't have a bet in either of those games, but let me look at it for you. Morehead State's right here. They're playing Tennessee Tech. I have Morehead State by about 8.1. Kind of mixed, though. Only 4 of the 6 metrics have them, but the consensus is Morehead State there, but not full consensus. Also split on the total is right in line with what's being offered, so nothing there. Money line is split 3-3. Akron against Ball State, split. Actually, the consensus seems to be Ball State slightly, not that much though. Consensus is the under though, about by 3.6 points. Yeah, even Stevens split on the money line as well. So yeah, not much there either. Man, I'm like, I should go sign up for BetMGM right now. No, it's just like I'm contemplating doing that because like, what if Westgate doesn't have any live lines at all today, and I'm wasting my time on the stream. So, but that's the thing. The closest MGM casino to where I live is probably like any of the ones on the strip. I don't think they have any off-strip properties to go sign up at. Gosh, I'm seriously contemplating like just putting this live stream on hold and going to deposit at BetMGM. What live lines do they have up at BetMGM right now? I mean, I bet I could. Well, I'd have to go to the bank. I'd have to withdraw money, and then I'd have to go to BetMGM and sign up and do the whole like process. Gosh, I probably wouldn't be ready by till about noon. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Because I mean, there's 3 games going on right now that would make sense for live betting purposes. What games are coming up at the top of the hour? We got Furman, that's probably not going to be one. Providence and Georgetown, maybe. I mean, I could see the games that start at 11 being live bet games. Maybe. What about William Hill? Fireweb, that's a complicated question. This is my matrix of right here what I determine what to bet on. Today my ATS key was this one right here. So it's not as terms of percentages, more of numbers. So Indy greater than 2.9, team greater than 1.9, blender greater than 1.78, simple greater than 0.1, and combined greater than 1.58. That's for spreads. I only have one total bet, Jay, because totals have just not been doing well lately. And money lines, I have a decent amount of money line bets. Those have been doing better. Wisconsin game? I actually bet on Penn State. Money line and spread. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, here they are right here. Penn State. Yeah, I have money line spread for Penn State. I have Penn State winning by about 2. I already advised against Akron. My model's actually a little bit tilted towards Ball State there. I want to know what Westgate is thinking with not offering any. I mean, it's a Saturday. That should be their big live betting day. Circa doesn't offer any. I get that. Do I go the closest? Let's see. The closest MGM casino to where I live is probably at Mandalay Bay or Luxor. It would probably be easier to sign up at Luxor because it's probably not as crowded, and the parking garage is closer to the Luxor book than the Mandalay book. Like, it's quite a walk from the Mandalay garage to the Mandalay book, because you got to walk through the Delano. Like the Luxor parking garage, you can just it's pretty much right there. You just cross this little bridge by where the pools are, and you're right there. I don't know if that's a good idea. Books aren't going to limit you unless you're betting $500 a game and winning constantly. So if you're a 19-year-old that has $500 a game to bet on, you're probably not. Education's probably not a big deal because you already have a lot of money. All right. I'm thinking about I'm gonna go ahead and put the stream on hold, and I'm going to go drive to the Luxor and sign up for BetMGM. Maybe I can live stream that. If I hurry, I bet I can be back by 11. Yeah, Westgate, you have disappointed me. All right, I'm going to find my shoes, my keys. I'm going to go drive down to the Luxor, sign up for the BetMGM app, get some money out of the bank. All right. I don't know. What should I do? Should I leave the stream going, or should I shut it down and start another one later when I'm back? Because I also have to go to the bank as well. All right, I'm going to go find my shoes and think about it. I mean, for all I know, I'm going to be wasting my time driving over to Luxor because what if, like, Westgate finally puts games starting at 11 as live bets, right? I mean, that's probably when I'll be back anyway. Yeah, I'm going to shut this down, and I'll be back hopefully by like 11:30 Pacific time. All right, thanks everyone for tuning into this one. I'll be back. No, I'm not going to call them. I'm just assuming. I don't know. All right, I'll be back, guys, once I sign up at BetMGM. Maybe I'll do like a live stream from BetMGM when I'm signing up.